Tie-Dye Reader.
Buster Goes to Cowboy Camp by Denise Fleming. Read by Tie-Dye Reader Kristie. Buster Goes to Cowboy Camp. Not happy. Buster was not happy. Brown Shoes was going away for a weekend of rest and relaxation. Betty was staying with Mrs. Pink Slippers next door. Mrs. Pink Slippers loved cats. Mrs. Pink Slippers did not feel the same way about dogs. So Buster was going to cowboy camp at Sagebrush Kennels. Buster did not want to go to cowboy camp. Buster was worried about sleeping away from home. Goodbye. Brown Shoes handed Buster's dishes to Red Boots. Brown Shoes patted Buster on the head, told Buster he'd see him in a few days, and drove away. Buster's stomach flip-flopped. Buster missed Brown Shoes and Betty already. Yee-haw! Red Boots welcomed Buster to Sagebrush Kennels with a big cowboy howdy. Red Boots tied a blue bandana around Buster's neck and gave Buster the tenderfoot tour of the camp. Red Boots showed Buster the chuck wagon where Buster would get his chow, the corral for herding and roping, and the bunkhouse where Buster would sleep. Red Boots told Buster to get some shut-eye as the next day was fixin' to be a busy one. Homesick. Buster looked around the bunkhouse. The dog in the next bed was sleeping and snoring and drooling. Buster moved to the edge of his bunk. Buster had a hard time getting to sleep. The bed was lumpy. There were strange smells and sounds. Buster missed Betty's purring. He missed the bedtime snack he always shared with Brown Shoes. Buster was not happy. Buster was homesick. Morning. Buster heard the rattle of dishes. He opened his eyes. It was already morning. He looked at the dog in the next bed. The dog looked back and smiled. Buster felt a bit better. Buster ate a few bites of breakfast. Then he went in search of Red Boots. Wanted. Red Boots had set out pots of brightly colored paint and large sheets of white paper with the word "Wanted" printed across the bottom. Buster dipped the tip of his paw in the paint and dabbed the paper. Buster dipped another paw in the paint and dabbed the paper. Buster dipped all 4 paws in the paint and danced across the paper. Red Boots hung Buster's wanted poster on the fence. Roundup. Red Boots opened a chute, and balls of different sizes came bouncing out. The campers started running and jumping, herding the balls into pins in the corral. A big red ball came bouncing toward Buster. Buster ducked behind a fence post. Buster was not good at games. Buckaroo Ball. Red Boots called Buster over to play Buckaroo Ball. Buster pretended to study a butterfly. Red Boots called Buster's name again. Buster acted as if he did not hear Red Boots. Out of the corner of his eye, Buster saw a ball coming his way. Buster turned his head, opened his mouth to yelp, and... thunk! Buster caught the ball. Thunk! Thunk! Buster caught the ball again and again. Maybe Buster wasn't so bad at games after all. Sunset. Buster gathered sticks. He helped Red Boots build a campfire. Red Boots hung a big kettle of beans and bacon over the fire. Red Boots sat by the fire, played the guitar, and sang cowboy songs as supper cooked. Buster sang along. Red Boots ladled beans and bacon into Buster's bowl. Buster's favorite part of supper was the bacon. Before Buster knew it, the day was over. Hit the hay. Red Boots told the cowpokes it was time to hit the hay. Tomorrow was fixin' to be another busy day. They were going to be digging for gold, practicing rope tricks, and making shiny sheriff's badges. Buster could hardly wait. Pardners. Buster walked back to the bunkhouse with Snarkle, the dog from the next bunk. Before the lights were out, Buster was sleeping, snoring, and drooling.
Try to read her.